All material facts contained in this website are uncontested by Bob Dylan. This website documents the fact that Bob Dylan's lead attorney, Warren Snyder, through means of lying to the court, coerced the United States Federal District Court of New Jersey to commit flagrant and irrefutable fraud that is definitively verifiable through 48 hours of videotape depositions, blatant admissions of guilt by Bob Dylan, blatant admissions of guilt by Bob Dylan's witnesses, 11 years of verified documents between James Damiano, CBS, Sony, and Dylan's entourage and producers, credible scholarly music analysis, and many other issues of fact, including the absence of a Bob Dylan affidavit of denial and Bob Dylan's absence of a deposition.
Have you ever lied to Mr. Damiano?
Yes.
And can you list for me the times that you lied to him?
Many times, not many times, but on those occasions when he would ask me, could I pass on something to Mr. Dylan? I may have said to him, I'll try and pass it along, or words to that effect.
My job here is to pass along information to Bob. Do you recall saying that, sir? Looking
Yes.
at the time. Okay. And Bob, of course, is Bob Dylan.
Yes.
And then you say, which I think I have. Do you see that, sir?
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay. When you said that to Mr. Damiano,
Not many times, but on those occasions when he would ask me, could I pass on something to Mr. Dylan? I may have said to him, I'll try and pass it along, or words to that effect. Just to place that in context, I want you to know that, because I'm a truthful person.
do you recall ever giving Mr. Damiano your fax number?
Yes.
And when Mr. Dylan, how do you reach him?
I phone him.
At his home?
If he's in Los Angeles, yes. If he's on the road, I try and locate him that way.
Do you recall saying the following to Mr. Damiano, sir?
Is there a page reference that you're reading?
I have a 1/2 on it.
Is there a debate stamp number?
Bates number 144.
Okay, let me just put that in front of the witness.
Sure. You state at the top of the page, or at least it appears to that you state, my job here is to pass along information to Bob. Do you recall saying that, sir? Looking
Yes.
at the top. Okay. And Bob, of course, is Bob Dylan.
Yes.
And then you say, which I think I have. Do you see that, sir?
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay. When you said that to Mr. Damiano, which I think I have, were you lying to him?
I was
Have. Do you see that, sir?
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay. When you said that to Mr. Damiano, which I think I have, were you lying to him?
I was misstating the truth.
midway. You say, well, let's just put it in context. James Damiano says, you do remember about a year ago when I was at work, about a year and a half ago, when I was at work, and I asked you if you knew of anything. Remember, you said Bob Dylan had the songs in his suitcase and that he was going to read them. And the transcript states you said, no, I never said that. Then James Damiano says, you don't remember saying that? And then you say, no, I did not say that. I remember in our conversation, cause I checked my notes, that you said you gave some songs to a bus driver who claims he put them on Bob's bus. Did you say those things?
Did I say those things to Mr. Damiano?
Yes.
Yes.
And when you say I checked my notes, were you lying?
I was not speaking the truth, correct.
Okay. Do you contend that he was delusional? Are you telling the jury that Mr. Damiano was delusional? Yes or no? I want the answer to that question, please, if you would be so kind. Yes or no? Was Mr. Damiano delusional?
In my opinion, Mr. Damiano was, at the time of these conversations, delusional. Under the subject of mistruths spoken to your client, during the course of these telephone conversations, he would frequently ask me to pass along information, ask questions about Bob, or to Bob about him.
There's a kind of a melodic character to this arc, more than just a set of shared pitches. What I will be doing shortly is I'll be leading you through an analysis, allowing you to hear how steel guitars actually projects this exact same arc as dignity.
Not many times, but on those occasions when he would ask me, could I pass on something to Mr. Dylan? I may have said to him, I'll try and pass it along, 4 words to that effect.